This question says find the HCF, which means the highest common factor, and the LCM, the lowest common multiple of 42 and 56. To do this, we're not going to write down all the factors of both of them and all the multiples of both of them. We're going to break them down into their prime factors first to make the working out a bit easier. So I'm going to break both of these numbers down into their prime factors. So I'll start with 42. So two numbers that multiply to make 42. I'll use 2 and 21. So 2 is a prime number. 21 isn't. 21 is 3 times 7. And 3 and 7 are both prime. So 42 is 2 times 3 times 7. And 56, we can say that's 2 times 28. 28 is 2 14s. And 14 is 2 7s. So 56 can be rewritten as 2 times 2 times 2 times 7. So now I've got the prime factors of 42 and the prime factors of 56. I'm going to put them into a Venn diagram. So 42 and 56. So the factors they've both got, I'm going to put in the middle. So they've both got a 2 and they've both got a 7. 42 has also got a 3. So the 42 circle is 2, 3 and 7. And the 56 circle needs 2 more 2s. So the 56 circle is 2 times 2 times 2 times 7. So the highest common factor is the middle bit. So the middle bit is 2 and 7, which means 2 times 7. So the highest common factor is 2 times 7, which is 14. The lowest common multiple is all of these numbers times together. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 7 times 3. But this circle here, remember, is 56. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 7 is 56. So I can say the lowest common multiple is this circle, 56, times 3. 50 times 3 is 150. 6 times 3 is 18. 150 plus 18 is 168. So the lowest common multiple of 42 and 56 is 168. Okay, so there's a question for you to try here. Find the HCF and LCM of 60 and 72. So we're going to start by breaking them down into their prime factors. So for 60, I can say that's 2 times 30, and 2 is prime. 30 I can break down more, so 30 is 2 times 15. Again, 2 is prime. And 15 can be broken down into 3 times 5. So 60 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. And 72 is 2 times 36. 36 is 2 18s. 18 is 2 9s. And 9 is 3 times 3. So 72 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So I'm going to put this into a Venn diagram again. So I've got a 60 circle and a 72 circle. So the factors, the prime factors they've got in common go in the middle. So they've both got 2 2s and a 3. So my 60 circle has got 2 2s, a 3, and it needs a 5. And my 72 circle has got 2 2s, a 3, and it needs another 2 and another 3. So there's my Venn diagram done. The highest common factor are the numbers in the middle multiplied together. So 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. And the lowest common multiple, so I've got my 72 circle. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 makes 72. Multiplied by 5. So 72 multiplied by 10 is 720. Half of that, 360. Here we've got a common exam type question. So it says light A flashes every 12 seconds. Light B flashes every 15 seconds. Both lights flash at the same time. Work out how long it will take for both lights to flash at the same time again. So what the question's asking us for is the lowest common multiple of 12 and 15. So we could write down the multiples of 12 and the multiples of 15 and find the lowest one, or we could break them down into their prime factors and do the Venn diagram again. So I'm going to do the prime factors. So I'm going to say 12 is 2 times 6, and 6 is 2 times 3. So 12 is equal to 2 times 2 times 3. 15 is 3 times 5. And they are both prime numbers. So 15 is 3 times 5. I'm going to put this into a Venn diagram. So I'm going to have a 12 circle and a 15 circle. So they've both got 3 as a factor. My 12 circle needs 2 2s, and my 15 circle needs a 5. So the lowest common multiple is, well, it's 12 times 5. My 12 circle times 5. 12 times 5 is 60. So how long does it take for both lights to flash at the same time again? That's 60 seconds. Okay, so there's a question for you to try. Pause the video, give it a go, and press play when you're ready to go through the answer. Okay, so we've got bus A leaves every 10 minutes. Bus B leaves every 14 minutes. Both buses leave at 9 AM. Work out the time both buses leave at the same time again. So we can break these down into their prime factors. And, well, we can say that 10 is equal to 2 times 5. And 14 is equal to 2 times 7. So if we have a 10 circle and a 14 circle. 2 is going to go in the middle. That's the only common factor. And then the 10 circle will have a 5, and the 14 circle will have a 7. So the lowest common multiple is going to be, so my 14 circle times 5. 14 times 5. And 14 times 5, well, 14 times 10 is 140. Half of that, 70. So they both leave at the same time again in 70 minutes. So what time will it be in 70 minutes? So 60 minutes is till 10 a.m. Another 10 minutes. So it's 10 a.m. 10 past 10. Here's a question with 3 numbers. So find the highest common factor and the lowest common multiple of 8, 12, and 18. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're just going to have a Venn diagram with 3 circles. So we'll start with 8, which is 2 times 4. 2 is prime, and 4 is 2 times 2. So 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. 12 is 2 times 6. And 6 is 2 times 3. So 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. And 18 is 2 times 9. And 9 is 3 times 3. So 18 is 2 times 3 times 3. So let's make a Venn diagram with 3 circles. So we're going to have an 8 circle, a 12 circle, and an 18 circle. So in the middle, we're going to have the factors that all 3 of them have got. So they've all got 1, 2. They've all got 1, 2. So the 2 goes in the middle. 8 and 12 have both got another 2. So in the 8 and the 12 circle, we've got another 2. And 12 and 18 have both got a 3. So 12 and 18 share a 3. And then there's another 2 in the 8 circle, nothing else for the 12 circle, and a 3 for the 18 circle. So the highest common factor, there's only one number in the middle, so it's just 2. And the lowest common multiple is, so all of these numbers multiplied together. So we've got our 18 circle, which is 2 times 3 times 3. 18 circle multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. So 18 times 2 times 2. 18 times 2 is 36. 36 times 2 is 72. Okay, so here's a question for you to try. Find the highest common factor and the lowest common multiple of 9, 12, and 15. So 9 is 3 times 3. 12 is 2 times 6. And 6 is 2 times 3. So 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. and 15 is 3 times 5. So I'm going to put this into a Venn diagram, and we'll have a 9 circle. We have a 12 circle, and we'll have a 15 circle. So what do they all have in them? They all have a 3. So 3 is in the middle. That's going to be the highest common factor. Do they share anything else? No. So in my 9 circle, I need a 3. In my 12 circle, 2 2s. And my 15 circle needs a 5. So my highest common factor, what's in the middle of all of them? That is 3. And the lowest common multiple, all of these numbers times together. So if I have my 12 circle times 3 times 5. So 12 times 3 times 5. 12 times 3 is 36. 36 times 5 is 180. Okay, to finish up, 2 questions. So we've got question 1, find the highest common factor of 72 and 96. And question 2, the lowest common multiple of 28 and 35. Okay, so question 1, we're going to break these numbers down into their prime factors. So 72 is 2 times 36. 36 is 2 18s. 18 is 2 9s. And 9 is 3 3s. So 72 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. 96, that's 2 times 48. 48 is 2 24s. 24 is 2 12s. 12 is 2 6s. And 6 is 2 3s. So we've got 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. So we'll make our Venn diagram. So we've got 72 and 96. What do they both have? So 1, 2, 3 2s and a 3. 72's also got a 3. 96 has also got 2 more 2s. We're after the highest common factor. So the highest common factor is the numbers in the middle multiplied together. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, 8 times 3, 24. And question 2, find the lowest common multiple of 28 and 35. So 28, we've got 2 14s, and 14 is 2 7s. 35 is in the 5 times table, 5 7s, and they're both prime. So 28 is 2 times 2 times 7, 35 is 5 times 7. So I'm going to put this into a Venn diagram. So I've got a 28 circle and a 35 circle. So they've both got a 7. So 7 is the common factor, the only common factor. And then 28's got 2 2's. And 35 has got a 5. So the lowest common multiple is all of these numbers multiplied together. So it's my 28 circle multiplied by 5. So 28 times 10 is 280. Half of that, 140.